Hey guys, Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews. Well, just checked out the new Milwaukee 2022 Pipeline. They've got a number of new tools out, and I'm pretty excited because I've been saying it for quite a while that Milwaukee has kind of been ignoring some of their bread and butter tools. It's been about 4 years since we've seen a new hammer drill or a new impact really come out. So really excited to see new M12 fuel, new M18 fuel at the same time. Really cool to see what they're doing here. Now, I've been looking around I watched the entire Pipeline on a couple of channels now. Wanted to really just check out as much as I can possibly see, just absorb as much information I can find, and kind of just condense it for you guys to really just understand everything that's going on here with the new tools. So just quick looking at Milwaukee's website. This is live now. It was a couple hours ago. They've showing off all the new stuff. From looking at the Pipeline videos, and I will say definitely check out VCG Construction's video, about 30 minutes long. They have the entire live stream of that entire Pipeline. Really cool to see all the new stuff and what they talk about. One thing I noticed Milwaukee is doing is they're kind of taking punches at both power and compactness of the tool. So where you see like Makita doing their subcompact line, and you see, like DeWalt and Flex going for just pure power a lot of times, Milwaukee's kind of doing both. They're taking their tools smaller and also more powerful at the same time, which I think is actually a pretty cool way to go. I really like that, what they're doing. Now, one thing I noticed was that they got two models of the same thing here. I'm not sure what this means when it comes to the hammer drills. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. I kind of checked them out. Couldn't really figure out what that means. But anyways, I want to show you something interesting I found about the M18 fuel hammer drill. I'm just going to click on one here. They said that these are now the most powerful ones in the industry. Now, what's cool is I did find the specs right here, 1,400 inch-pounds of torque, which is cool. I noticed, Flex claim that made the same claim. So I'm just checking out their website here. Flex is claiming the exact same amount of power here. So, Milwaukee, yeah, they're right. They got the most power if you compare to anybody else, but it's kind of more of a tie than anything here. So it's not really like they're dominating. Now, the news gets a little bit more sad when you move over to the Impact Driver. Not saying it's no slouch, but it is beaten by the Flex. And check this out. This is the new M18 Impact Driver. It finally now cracks 2,000 inch-pounds of torque and 4,400 impacts per minute. So cracking 2,000 inch-pounds of torque is fantastic. Very few impact drivers can do that. However, the new Flex Turbo one is hitting 2,500. So we're hitting way more power with that Flex. And also, if I scroll down to the specs, we're hitting 50 more impacts per minute as well, too. So definitely, a little disappointing there from Milwaukee that we're seeing a brand new brand like Flex just annihilate some of their, specs on just their brand new stuff. This Milwaukee stuff just came out, and it's taken over by Flex, which came out like last year. So a little disappointing there to see, Milwaukee lose out to something like Flex so fast here already. But other than that, let's keep moving on here, guys. And let's go back over here to the tool selection, which is actually pretty exciting to see some more cool stuff coming out. We've got, of course, the new M12 fuel. We've got the M12 fuel hammer drill. So haven't really got a comparison of these too well compared to, some of like the DeWalt stuff. And of course, but they're putting out just massive numbers here. Look at this 1,500 inch-pounds of torque, 3,600 RPM. That's pretty much, 18 volt level stuff here. There's, impact drivers that aren't even putting out that much power that are some of the more top end stuff. And that's almost like Makita level, some of their 18 volt stuff. And then their current 18 volt stuff, actually. As for the M12 fuel hammer drill, this thing is putting out, let's see if they got 400 inch-pounds of torque. That's still pretty good. In the M12 line, that's pretty awesome what they're doing. They're claiming 33% faster drilling times. One thing I noticed in the Pipeline video was that they were claiming that it's putting out a lot more power, a lot more compact size. They said it took off about 1/2 of an inch as well too, which is pretty interesting. So definitely been working on getting their drills smaller, as well as continuing to push that envelope and power. Of course, we got the M12 fuel hedge trimmer. We've got a M12 fuel nibbler, which is pretty cool. I've only ever seen, I think Makita has one, and that's about all that I've seen. So really cool to see that coming in to play here. We've also got the M18 fuel belt sander. That's really cool. I think I've only ever seen Cobalt have a belt sander. So really excited to see that. I was expecting kind of DeWalt to have that before Milwaukee did, but oh well, I guess Milwaukee took the cake there. Also got a few like dust control things, new random orbital polisher. They've got a sheet sander, a cable stapler. They've got a new compact pipe threader, a utility fencing stapler. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe something for like outside type of fencing. I'm not really sure what that is exactly. We have the M12 Mounting Fan. I'm guessing that the Ryobi ones did so well that, of course, they brought over to M12. That would make sense to me why they're doing that. We've got, a few other things like the mowers on here. We've, of course, seen the new vacuums have come out as well, too, so that's pretty cool. Now, one thing that's interesting is Tool Nut actually has some pricing of this stuff. It's not available for purchase just yet. I'm not sure when it's going to be available for purchase, but we've got a few new things coming out, and some stuff that's not even on the website that I can't find, like a lock bolt tool. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's on here. Also got this new carry-on power supply, and that's going to use basically, just like the DeWalt, it's going to use 4 M18 batteries, and it's going to be able to give you a basically 120 out, which would be pretty interesting to see there. As we see some of these new drill and impact kits, we've got, of course, the pricing's right at $400. That's pretty standard from DeWalt and Makita as well, too. And got a few other pricing on here. M12 fuel head trimmer kits at $250. Cordless belt sander is a little pricey at $280. I will admit that. But you know what? The new M18 drivers are at $190 and $200. Not a bad price point there. The new hammer drill kit for M12 fuel is $180. Great pricing there. I'm sure we'll see those in like a kit for around $250 or $300 or so in that range. The new M18 Impact Driver is only $140. That's pretty impressive. So I definitely want to get my hands on one of those. It's actually the same price as the M12 bare tool as well, too. So that's definitely pretty interesting. Now, one thing that I'm a little disappointed to not see on some of the new stuff here is if you look at what Makita is doing, they talked a lot about, power and control and versatility in the new pipeline that we just saw from Milwaukee. But we're not really seeing anything new when it comes to like modes or features when it comes to like control. They're talking a lot more about trigger control, but we're not really seeing anything like Makita's doing. We're offering a lot of these modes, like a nut removal mode, speed 1 through 4, all that kind of stuff. So a little disappointed to not see a little more precision on the Milwaukee side. But you know what? Milwaukee's going for just raw power and compactness. So got to give them that. That's pretty cool what they're doing. But, they're kind of fighting off, they got Flex now, they got DeWalt, Makita, so kind of just, going for raw power, and of course, keeping it compact is a great way to go. If you look at some of even the previous gen, or I'd call them current gen Milwaukee tools, they're definitely pretty compact and even a bit more powerful than a lot of the Makita and DeWalt competitors. So as we get more information, guys, as we can start picking these up, I'll do some more videos and get you guys some updates. But thanks for watching, guys, and take care.